Abigail Hall here. I hope you're well. My dad has given me some work to do whilst I'm off from university. I usually work at the cinema during the holidays, but because of Covid-19, the cinema is still not open here in Jersey. So I'm doing some work for Just Collecting and Paul Fraser's Collectibles. My dad has provided me with an important update to tell you guys. An update on how the Covid-19 pandemic and lockdown has affected the market for rare stamps, coins, and other collectibles. We can give you this update firstly from our personal experience trading in the recent months, but also from our sharing of experiences with other traders in the market. We've also been following auction realizations around the world. In summary, it's good news. The market for rare stamps, coins, and other collectibles has held up rather well in the recent months, with auctioneers having reported realizations are at least holding up, and in some cases, surprisingly, record realizations have been achieved. We expect to see a substantially higher interest for rare collectibles in the months ahead, as people turn towards tangible assets to protect their wealth preservation during challenging economic times the world is now facing. Historically, rare stamps, coins, and other collectibles have reached their highest growth in value during times of challenging economic periods, most notably during periods of high inflation, where the prices have inevitably become an alternative international currency. Consequently, we are cautiously optimistic for the future for the rare collectibles market. So, a bit about our own experience during lockdown. No surprise really, at the start of lockdown, we experienced a sharp downturn in trading, with some of our clients calling us up asking to sell their collectibles as quickly as possible to realize cash. But despite having a poor month in April, we experienced a strong month in May. Most encouragingly is many of our collectors have been rekindling their hobbies and contacting us for the very first time. Fortunately, collecting as a hobby lends itself perfectly to lockdown, as I know many collectors have been using this time to sort through their collections and search the webs for items of interest to them. Many collectors are also embarking on new collecting projects which they haven't had time to do so previously. A number of our clients have commented that spending time on their personal collections has been a welcome distraction from the current crisis. So, to give you a flavour of what has been selling during lockdown, here are some of our recent sales we have completed. We sold this album cover of A Hard Day's Night, signed by all 4 band members of the Beatles, for £35,000. It went to a client in the US. An unusual item this. It's a rare London 2012 Olympic torch from the opening ceremony, sold for £20,000. It was one of the 2 used for the speedboat segment of the spectacular opening ceremony carried by David Beckham. Evidence of the British stamp market for top quality rarities is holding up with this sale for £17,500 of a magnificent mint condition with original gum block of 9 stamps of the 1855 penny red. The coin market is very strong at the moment, especially for gold coins. This gold sovereign from Queen Elizabeth's I's reign sold for £9,000. What was interesting, a much higher number of sales originated from online Google searches, which appears to be in line with the collectibles market in general. In recent weeks, we have started to receive a small number of unsolicited communications from high net worth individuals looking for more information on how to invest in rare stamps, coins, and other collectibles. It's still early days, but this does provide some reason for optimism in what to expect in the months ahead. Now, what about auction realizations during lockdown? Sotheby's have reported a surge in online buying and sales figures holding up, despite attendance in the sales room being significantly reduced. As you would expect, auctions closed their doors and have been operating their auctions online during lockdown. This has been the overriding trend in recent years, with some of the biggest auction houses quoting only 15% of their bids coming from the room, and with most winning bids coming from the internet. The COVID-19 epidemic has effectively accelerated the transition as the collectibles market moves from the industrial age and joins the digital revolution. What we expect to see next. The COVID-19 pandemic has benefited online sellers of collectibles the most. Those businesses relying on traditional routes to market have been forced to become more agile in accelerating their online trading plans and developing more effective online channels. The collectibles market has shown for some time a desire to move online and has been crying out for better quality online options to source their items of collections. We do, however, expect to see some collectible businesses suffer and even go out of business where they refuse to embrace the online market to its full potential and seek to wait for their traditional business to return to normal. We do not expect the old normal to return in the collectibles market and that the future will be online. This is effective natural selection and inevitable progress. It is logical to expect many people will look to rare stamps and other collectibles as a way of safeguarding some of their capital during this time of extreme economic uncertainty. Having a portable, tangible asset which can be traded in multiple currencies around the world, providing a hedge against inflation and a means of diversifying away from more volatile investments, makes a lot of sense right now. With respect to the coin market, historically, when stock prices fall, the gold price, at the demand for the classic rare coins as an investment rises, increased demand and higher auction realizations are already being witnessed in the coin market in the past 2 months. Gold sovereigns in particular should perform well in the coming months. In gold bull markets, sovereigns normally increase in value by more than the rise of the price of gold. The other interesting factor is many commentators are suggesting that all this government stimulus will lead to a rise in inflation and prices in the years ahead. Historically, collectibles have performed the best in a high inflation environment. So, in summary, we consider that whilst there are reasons to be cautious in the outlook because of the uncertainties in terms of the future risk from the COVID-19 pandemic, the most likely scenario is a return to a bull market for rare collectibles over the next few years at least. If you are interested in finding out more about getting involved in rare stamps, coins, and other collectibles, then please click on the link below where you can read more and sign up for our emails and a free consultation. Thank you for watching and take care.